We can go live. From
Hello everyone, I am Shivani Kaushal and I present a very warm welcome to all the participants to another exciting episode of the Entab CampusCare Student Edition, an exclusive platform where students get to showcase their viewpoints and opinions on various intellectual topics with us. But before we start with today's episode, let me first briefly introduce you to Entab. Entab is a 21-year young organization associated with premium schools across India, helping them evolve and become the new age digital campuses by providing them mature and futuristic ERP, CRM, and mobile apps. Today, students of BK Senior Secondary School, Jahangirabad, Uttar Pradesh will come forward and share their school of thoughts on this extremely significant topic, that is, there is no substitute for hard work. Before we start with the group discussion, I would like all the participants to quickly introduce themselves. Let us begin with Nischay. Nischay, please introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone. This is Nishya Singh from BK Senior Secondary School, and I am studying 10th standard right now.
Next, we have is Taki Heather.
Good evening, everyone. This is Taki Heather of class 10th A from BK Senior Secondary School. Thank you.
Next, we have is Charu.
Good evening, everyone. Today, Acharu Gautam from class 9th from BK Senior Secondary School is going to be a part of this beautiful discussion.
Thank you. Next, we have is Prateek.
Good evening, everyone. This is Prateek Bharadwaj from class 9th B from BK Senior Secondary School, and I am very glad to be a part of this discussion.
Thank you, Prateek. Next, we have is Tanvi.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Tanvi Chaudhary. I'm a student of BK Senior Secondary School and I'm studying in 8th standard.
Next, we have is Palak.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Palak Sharma. I'm studying in 8th standard. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have is Tanisha.
Good evening, all of you. Today, I'm Tanisha from 9th A, and I'm very happy to be a part of this session.
Thank you, Tanisha. Yash, please introduce yourself. Yash Dikshit, do we have you here? Okay. Diksha, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, hereby I am Diksha from BK Senior Secondary School. I'm studying in Standard 11 and I'm very happy to be a part of this beautiful discussion.
Okay. Sania, please introduce yourself.
Good evening everyone. I, Sanya from Standard 11 of BK Senior Secondary School is here to be a part of this beautiful discussion.
Thank you so much, all the participants, for the wonderful introduction. So now let us move forward with our first question of the group discussion. And I would like to put my first question to Nischay. So Nischay, I would love to ask you that there is no success without hard work. Can you please justify this statement with some good examples?
Yes, ma'am, I definitely agree on this statement that there is no substitute for hard work. Firstly, I just want to talk about such a prominent term that is used in our culture right now, that is smart work. We are just talking right now that smart work is better than hard work. You will get the success more easier than if you are doing smart work. But I just want to conclude that smart work, you can't be a smart worker until you have not done hard work in your life. So hard work is very important to just be successful in your life. So definitely there is no substitute for hard work. And there are enormous examples in our society which are just doing hard work and getting success in their life. We can just relate it to our life as well. That if we are not going to do hard work, then we are not going to get good marks. So yeah, this is my point on this topic.
True that. Charu, would you like to add something to it? Charu, do we have you here?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Actually, according to me, it doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't
Charu,
matter.
sorry to interrupt you in between, but can you please keep your camera on?
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Is it visible? I think. Yeah, it's not visible.
Yes.
Yeah. So, according to me, it doesn't matter with what talent you're born with, but it does matter where you end, where you finish, and the race isn't over yet. And you still can win marathon, but nothing can happen with a miracle. You are to awake, you are to arise awake and stop not till your goal is reached. It is a very famous quote by Swami Vivekananda. And I personally believe that you need to hard work because sometimes when hard work can replace talent, when talent doesn't work hard. So that's all from my side.
Thank you, Charu. Taki, Heather, can you please give me some examples for the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
As my friends explained, I totally agree with them.
Mhm.
And we have lots and lots of examples around us, be it in our family, be it around us in our environment, in our surroundings, or be it in nature. For example, I am taking a very famous example from nature. We all here might be knowing what is diamond. We know what is diamond. It is one of the most precious things in the world.
Mhm.
But I think we might not be knowing how diamond is formed. It is formed, it is not a process like it is formed in 2 to 3 days and now a new diamond will occur in the earth and now it will a cycle will continue. It's not a process of 2 to 3 days. It happens over a period of 100 and more than hundreds of years. So how diamond is formed? It is under a lot of odd conditions and it is under a lot of pressure. In this way diamond is formed. It is not like that in 2 days a diamond is formed and now it will replace the another. That's why that is the importance of diamond. And I will take one more example. That is one of the very most famous scientists, that is Thomas Alva Edison. We know that he is the founder of the electric bulb, and you are sitting in the shine. We are sitting in the shine because only of him.
Yeah.
So what happened? I think you all might be knowing what is the story, but I will like to introduce you to it more. That to invent the electric bulb, he had done more than 1000 experiments. If he might have given in the starting, oh God, I can't do this. It is very hard. It is taking too much long time. Then he might not be called the father of the electric bulb. We know him, we remember him because he invented. He worked hard, and that's why he is known for his achievement. It's not like that. For example, we are seeing our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We are seeing him as the Prime Minister, but it's not like that he yesterday participated in the politics and now tomorrow he has become the prime minister. It is a period of more than 20 years, 25 years. What happens that you get the result in the end, but before that you have to work so much hard for a very long time. That's all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It really takes time to build oneself. It cannot happen overnight. Okay, so let us move ahead with our next question, and I would like to ask that question to Prateek. So, Prateek, my question to you is, can you please let me know how can hard work defeat nepotism in the society?
Yes, ma'am. Of course, I will tell. As we know that we are here because of our hard work. As our institution has selected us for because of our hard work and gave us golden opportunity to be a part of this. And for example, let's suppose that if our institution will support his or her child and take his name to this event and not supporting for a deserving candidate, no, so it will wrong. But our institution support us and take us and deserve candidate and put support the deserve candidate and defeat that nepotism. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Prateek. Tanvi, I would like to hear your opinions on this.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this beautiful opportunity. So, let me first tell you that what is nepotism. That nepotism is the act of providing or receiving opportunities due to a family relationship or friendship. But your question is that how hard work can defeat the nepotism. Yes, I agree that hard work can defeat the nepotism, but we have to do the hard work for the defeat also. So I heard a story from my father one day. So I would like to tell you that story. So I think that this is the better example. So I want to draw your attention towards my example. That once there was a company and there was a vacancy for CEO. To fulfill that place, management committee of that company was appointed his son as a CEO of the same company, and the other person who was struggling for this position was disqualified by the management company for a very stupid reason. Once there was a meeting, and the CEOs have to represent their company in front of very famous and valuable companies. So at that time, the CEO of that company, which about we are talking, the CEO of that company became numb there and speechless because he was unaware of the same topic, that how to represent his company. Suddenly, the person entered the meeting who was struggling for this position and was disqualified by the company. He started representing the company at the place of CEO. After this successful meeting, management has enrolled the person and really appreciated him for his work. And finally, they appointed him as the CEO of the company. So I think this is a better example for explaining that how we can defeat nepotism by the hard work. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanvi, for the wonderful example. That's really great story to hear. So, Tanisha, would you like to add something, or would you like to share any example from your personal life or from your surroundings?
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you for this opportunity. So I would just like to know that nepotism is an unfair practice of favoring individuals of a specific family, relatives, or friends. Basically, example. Let me take an example. If our school teachers, I'm taking example of my own school. Our school teachers that plays, the childrens they know better. They take them first, and the childrens they are unaware about them. They just don't take their talent outside. The talented students, the teachers, they are well known. The children's those are well known to teachers. Just come first in every activity, whatever the teachers are striving for students. But nepotism is what we are just hard work. Hard work came first. It doesn't matter that you are the. It doesn't matter that you are the friend or you are the relative of that particular person. That's why you are coming. It matters that what you are having, what talent you are having in yourself.
Yeah, true. Thank you, Tanisha. Now let us move ahead with the next question, and that is, does hard work means working the entire day? Please justify your answer with a why. So I would like to ask this question to Palak.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving this opportunity. So the question is, the working the entire day means the hard work. So working the whole day is not the exact definition of hard work. Hard work is all about doing something that may inspire you for achieving your goals. So, in my belief, that working the whole day doesn't the exact definition of hard work. If the person is working the whole day and can achieve the day goals, can achieve the goal to be successful, then he is just wasting the time. And hard work means utilizing the time. So yes, working the entire day means hard work, but if we are working on our goals, if we are working to move forward towards the stairs of success, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Palak. Next we have is Yash. Yash, can you please share your opinions on this? Yash Dikshit. Yash Dikshit. Diksha, would you like to add something to it?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Yash, please go ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. The topic is really significant, ma'am. Do I have a time limit? I can purely elaborate in my ways. Ma'am, hard work and nepotism are correlated to each other at some extent. Excuse of everything is bad, but we need to understand that what we are doing is really hard work, or we are applying them in our dreams as well. Hard work is not only limited to the thoughts. Hard work is really necessary, but it should not exceed the purely limit. Each and everything should be balanced. For application of anything, we must be analyzing that what are our needs, what are the pros and cons for the subject, are we doing it in a proper way, because there is no use of cutting a wood with a knife, or there is no use of cutting a fruit with an axe. We should be purely applicable with our prudence and diligence, that what we are doing is applicable in our modern world or not.
Okay, thank you, Yash. Sanya, would you like to say something
Miss,
on this?
I'm really sorry.
Sanya.
Miss, I'm really sorry, but there were some issues with network and I have resolved them. Now, if you have asked me a question and I have been given reply, I'm just very sorry and apologizing for that.
Can you please keep your camera on? I can't see you.
Miss, my camera is on. Are you then also not able to see?
Okay, I will come to you later. Can we have Sanya here, please? Sanya.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, Sanya, I want to ask you one question, and that is, lazy people usually blame luck for not getting ahead in life. Discuss, please. Can you share your viewpoints on this?
Sure. What I personally believe is consistency and hard work will together bring one success. For lazy people, the problem they find is they lack motivation and inspiration in their lives, which probably makes them procrastinating things again and again and not being regular, not being consistent, and not being disciplined enough. They lack self discipline, I guess. And so, just to excuse their failure, they give the reason of luck. That, oh, he or she is having a good luck than me. I am having a bad luck. But that's probably not the case. That's sure not the case. For the person who is successful, we might only see his or her success, but we won't. But there have been nights, there have been days, there have been so much of effort that he or she has been must have been putting in that particular thing. So you can't specifically blame that his or her luck. You need to have dedication. You need to have that passion for that particular thing to achieve success in that thing, and cannot particularly blame your luck. Thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you so much, Sanya. Before going ahead, I have an important announcement to make for a lovely audience, and that is that IAS and IPS Srimati SWETA AGARWAL will be with us live on 9th January from 12:30 p.m. So please don't forget to join us on that day. So let us now move ahead with our next participant, and that is Tanvi. Tanvi, would you like to share your opinions on this?
Yes, ma'am. Of course, I would like to tell you more about it.
Yes.
That lazy people didn't try to do hard work, and without hard work, they can't achieve anything. They only wait for opportunities to come, and when they fail, they quickly blame their luck for their failure. So we can take an example of Sir Stephen Hawking. Sir Stephen Hawking was diagnosed with an early onset, slow progressing form of motor neuron disease that gradually over the decades paralyzed him. But he didn't stop. He really worked hard. After the loss of his speech, he communicated through a speech generating device, initially through a use of a handheld switch and eventually by using a single cheek machine. But for this situation, he never blamed his luck. He always did his best. And because of his hard work, he became one of the most famous personality. At that time, if you blamed his luck, that he's like this only because of luck, he cannot move, he cannot do anything like other people, he would not have been the famous personality. So lazy people blame their luck for not getting success, which is not good from my side. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. Taki, Heather, would you like to add something to it? Or would you like to share any story of yours?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, can you please repeat the question once more?
Sure. The question is, lazy people usually blame luck for not getting ahead in life.
So, ma'am, I don't agree with this thing that your luck plays a major role in your success. Because, ma'am, for example, we think there are so many lots of astrologers and there are so many fortune tellers in India that might be telling you that this is written in your handlines that you are going to get married at this time and you are going to have this much kids and you are going to have this job. But that's not true. Because, ma'am, they say that your fate is written in your hands. But what about those who don't have hands? There is a very famous motivational speaker whose name is Nicholas James Jovicki, and he don't have limbs, means no elbows and no legs. He is a proud father of four, and has written so many books. He has a beautiful wife, and he is even a swimmer. So how can so if he was like that, oh my goodness, that I don't have limbs, what, my life is a waste. I would not be able to do anything. But his parents motivated him. And one major thing is that our environment also plays a very major role in our success. We must be in a positive environment, and we must not be demoralized with the rejections, because rejections are those that makes you a successful person. It is a very famous quote by Bob Riley. He said that success is hard. Sorry, it is a very famous quote by Bob Riley. He said that successful peoples are not successful hard. Sorry,
It's
I
completely
forget
fine.
that.
It's completely fine.
I
Okay,
forgot that quote.
it's completely fine, Taki. Thank you for this.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
let us move ahead with our next question, and that is, have you ever felt that satisfaction after doing a tremendous amount of hard work in the school? So my this question is for Nischay. Nischay, do we have
Yes,
you
ma'am,
here?
definitely.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. I have felt it so many times. As for a long time, I have been including so many activities. So yeah, that's I have felt it so many times.
Okay. Can you give example of any activity like which have given you tremendous satisfaction?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm in music. I am a keyboard player. So that's the activity that I love to do, and I just love to just speak with people. I just love to give speeches. So that's one thing
That's
that
why we are having
love.
you here. Thank you,
Yes, ma'am.
Nischay. Taki,
Thank you.
I would love to hear your opinions on this as well. Taki Heather?
Sorry, I forgot to open my mic. So, ma'am, my opinions on this are that there was an incident 2 to 3 years back when the COVID was not there. So, there is an annual fest in our school during the month of February. So, annual fest one was 15, and we were with the science group and we were preparing a sewage treatment plant. So, what happened that we were not able to get the whole material for that plant. There was some requirement that were lacking. So we got the materials on 13th of February, and on 15th it was our annual fest. So it was a huge model to prepare, and it was a lot of time consuming thing. So on 13th, what we did, we prepared the whole day till the school hours were there, and then we went home. And on 14th it was Sunday. So we went to school, and we worked on Sunday also. And we were like, it was more than the school hours that we worked on Sunday, and it was a huge success at last on the annual day, and we were really great happy for that. So on 15, what we call, I have a really very great sound sleep, what we call. So I was really very satisfied with our hard work. Thank you.
That's true. When you truly work very hardly for anything, and even on weekends, then that give tremendous satisfaction at end. कि हाँ यार इतना काम किया इसके लिए और अब see the results. So Charu, I would love to hear your take on this. Charu.
Sure, ma'am. The most satisfactory, let me open it. Okay.
Yeah, please.
Sure, ma'am. The most satisfactory feeling I have ever had is whenever I make my parents proud on myself, whether it is getting great grades or whether it's being winner in any competition, whatever it is. But when I see that smile on the face of my parents, I really feel extremely proud. So that's all from my side. As I'm the only child of theirs, so they really have huge expectations from me. And I believe that I will definitely fulfill them.
That's lovely, Charu. Prateek, can you please go ahead?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, this has happened to me that in half yearly examination, I got very less marks in science. I got unhappy because of my marks, and my parents are not feel proud for me. But I work hard, and in next exam, I got highest marks in the class, and this is very satisfactory for me. And I was very satisfied and happy with my marks.
I really appreciate that, Prateek. Good
Thank
luck.
you, ma'am.
Tanvi, could you please add something? Would you like to share something?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, let me tell you one incident from my life that once I was selected for a quiz competition. Actually, I was really very overconfident at that time. So I didn't prepare much and didn't did any hard work. But the result was very bad. There were 10 questions and I answered only 5 questions. Not only I, but my teachers also were having very expectations from me, but I can't fulfill them. In next month, there was one more quiz competition, and my teachers also chose me. And this time, I really worked very hard in the competition for the competition, and there were 20 questions there. And the result was really very satisfactory for me that I answered all the questions correctly.
Wonderful.
And this made not only me but my teachers and my parents to feel proud of me. So that was all from my side. Thank you.
That's very true. You know, when we work so hard and parents, teacher, friends appreciate us, then the level of satisfaction which we get is really मतलब कोई match ही नहीं है उसका. It's unmatchable, right? So it has happened with Tanvi and rest of you as well. So Palak, would you please share any experience of your life as well? Any from your personal life?
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, firstly, I feel very satisfied when I score my best marks in Sanskrit exam. In my half yearly, I get very low marks, and that disappoints me a lot. My teachers also, my Sanskrit teacher also say that, well, like you really have to work hard. I'm not satisfied for your marks. And I really feel very disappointed by this. And I just start working hard upon it. And I score really good marks. And my Sanskrit teachers say, well, like, you have done a good work. And that's because of my hard work. And I was very happy when I got good marks in Sanskrit. And I can define it because of hard work and efforts. We can achieve anything. It's make our soul happy, and it give us another kind of satisfaction that make us confidence to move forward and to do many things new.
Okay, thank you, Palak. From all this, I can know that you all think too much about getting low marks in the exams or in tests. So I just want to say that students, please don't get demotivated when you get less marks. Rather than that, please work on your skills and try better for next time and achieve good marks. And yes, do not forget to work on your skills and do shine like a diamond in the end. Okay, let us move ahead with Yash Dikshit.
Yes,
Yash?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Would you like to share
satisfaction
something?
Is yes, ma'am. Ma'am, satisfaction is when we see ourselves growing. It is when we see our efforts come true. And in my case, it happened when I took my school transfer from ICSE board to CBSE board. It was in the wave of COVID that I went to other school. It was a total new atmosphere for me because the faculty was new, the syllabus was new. Moreover, that I was not having very much of friends. But luckily, I was lucky enough to be encouraged by the parents, teachers, and all other faculties. I was given immense amount of time, motivation, inspiration, and aspiration in all sort of ways. They told me about my weak zones. They always held my hold and provided me with every opportunity wherever it was possible. And in the end, I came to know what are my weak zones. They personally assisted me for that. And in the end, what I got was satisfaction for being trying my 100%. Almost it was my lowest score in my 11th from my starting onwards, but still it was happier for me because I was knowing that if I would have not tried, I would have done even worse.
Of course. True that.
That's great. Yeah.
Okay. Sanya, would you like to say something?
Sure,
Sanya?
ma'am.
Yes.
Sure, ma'am. I would like to share one of my experiences of 2018. Back then, I took participated in the school debate competition and represented my school uh, in Ghaziabad Academy of Saint Joseph School of Ghaziabad Academy. For that competition, I did really work hard with lots of efforts. There was so much of practicing, so much of learning from my mentors, and so much of that. But on the day of competition, we got to know that our school was provided with the wrong topic, and so that feeling was r- really gloomy. There was so much of crying that we had put in so much of efforts, and we could not achieve anything. Not because we had not put efforts, we have not put our hard work in that, but just because due to a slight mistake in the topic, we just could not achieve anything. But then there was a feeling of satisfaction that I did achieve there. Ki, although I could not win, but I did learn a lot. And so from then the very next year, I joined this PK school, and here I have actually got a lot of opportunities to build up my speaking skills, to learn so much. And when I speak and I get encouraged, I get appreciated by those fabulous speakers of my school, fabulous teachers. I get encouraged a lot more to improve myself, to learn a lot. I know there's a lot more to be learned, lot more to be achieved, but it is mandatory to be content with what we are achieving in real life. Being grateful is what makes us happy, is that will really makes us content and will provide a positive feeling that yes, I am growing, I am achieving, and that, I guess, is pretty much enough. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanya. Diksha, would you like to say something?
Yeah, miss, definitely.
Yes.
I would like to share my story. As in class 11th, I have choose commerce, and is really completely no. We are not aware about it till class 10th. Not even a subject.
Yeah.
I was admitted in the school in September, and our half yearly it was conducted in October. Though I was very new, I was not knowing any kind of knowledge. I was not having about any of the subjects. But I believe in me. Definitely, I have faith in me. I have just worked hard and tried to learn. I fetch my teachers each and every time. They overlived and they were very happy with my performance. I scored second position. I'm very satisfied with that actually because I was not knowing about the subjects and all the things. Though I have worked hard and I have achieved second position in my class this time. And when our periodic tests this time happened, I secured first position. I was really very satisfied, suffers with my this achievement because you better knows I was not knowing about this subject.
Of course, you should be. It was.
Yeah, I tried a lot, and I think I'm really satisfied. Pretty much, it is good.
Okay, thank you, Diksha. And I really want to say that you all should believe in yourself, right?
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for the wonderful group discussion. But before we conclude this event, I'm happy to announce that IAS and IPS Srimati SWETA AGARWAL will be with us live on 9th January from 12:30 p.m. Yes, you heard me right. On 9th January, Shweta Agarwal will be live with us and will be discussing her experiences and strategies on how to clear UPSC. I'm pretty sure that this session will be very helpful to each and every one of you. So don't forget and mark the date and time. To register, we have mentioned the registration link in our YouTube description. So what are you waiting for? Go register now. Till then, stay tuned and stay safe. For more updates, do subscribe to our channel and be a part of more of such enthusiastic and knowledgeable events. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
All the
ma'am.
best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.